Hello. Thank you so very much for watching. I'm Grace. Lovely to see you all. Today, I would like to share a tip that I thought would really help me to fulfill my life and enjoy my life more. And it was a few years ago when I was talking to a friend of mine, and I asked him why he looked so happy and content and satisfied most of the time. And he told me that he had always accepted reality since childhood and always made a choice that made a realistic choice that was seemingly best for him. And I was actually, honestly speaking, I was actually dumbstruck because when I heard this, because I always thought, particularly when I was very young, I always thought that it was important to change something or change the reality or try to make a difference. Try to make a difference. And when I've thought something is wrong, or when I had this illusion that like the reality should be like this, or the society should be like this, blah, 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 blah. And I always thought that it is important to try to do something about it. And I really never had the peace of mind or the state of mind that to really accept everything as it was, accept the reality as a whole. And I had this kind of stress or struggle, or I thought, I always, not always, but sometimes thought, had this like anger or had this frustration. And I always wanted to change the reality, or to change the society, or society is a big word, but what is going on around me. And I was thinking of what I can do to make that happen. And then, and in my 30s, I started thinking, well, maybe this is not that is not realistic, or maybe in my late 20s and so on. But when I was a teenager, when I was a child, I never really thought like that. So I was really astonished and at the same time dumbstruck when I heard this, because it never really occurred to me like that when I was a child. So like to accept everything as it is. And now what I think is that what is important to really live a happy life realistically is that maybe it is the balance, because there are times that I think we need to try to make a difference, or to try to do something, to move forward, or to take a step to change the reality or what is going on, when it is something important, when it is a matter of dignity, or it is something right or wrong as a human being. But at the same time, there are things that we can change, or there are things we cannot change. And there are sometimes it is important to accept things as they are and analyze what we can realistically do, and make a step, and choose the best choice from that reality. And particularly when we become older, maybe that is the key to happiness, because we all know most of the time what we can actually do and what we cannot. and we cannot really make a drastic step in like one night or in a short period of time. But this conversation, I always recall when something happens and when I feel this frustration. I'm in my 40s, sometimes I do feel that kind of frustration towards the reality, to be honest. But I really recall the conversation with my friend and try to analyze the situation from a very broad point of view and decide what is realistic and what I can do to make myself happy, and at the same time to make a contribution to the people around myself. And what do you think about this? Do you accept things as they are? Do you naturally accept things as they are, and do you sometimes feel the need to change, to take action to change the reality? Or what do you think? Do you think it's the balance? I would really love to hear your opinions or your take on this. And if you're kindly interested in this kind of talk, I would be more than grateful if you could kindly come back to my channel and subscribe to my channel. And I really hope to see you very soon. Thank you very much for listening and watching. And please take care. Goodbye.